Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy S. Dot. And in this video, I'm about to show you the best playmaking badges y'all want to use on NBA 2K21 next gen, you feel me? I'm going to show y'all the best badges for almost every build, like the best set, depending on how many playmaking badges y'all got, your pass accuracy, ball handle. I'm going to show y'all what's the best badges to put on to get good use out of them, you feel me? So, I'm going to go ahead and start off with most of the passing badges, what you really want to use. It depends on your playstyle. If you like a center or a power forward who really likes to pass the ball, like me, I like to pass the ball a lot. So I'm obviously have on dimer. I might have on floor general. So I get 27 playmaking badges. If y'all know what build this is the playmaking 3-level score. I have a video out on this. So if y'all want to go tune in, make sure y'all go check it out. I'm gonna have the link in the description to this build. But I'm gonna go ahead and take all these out, because I'm gonna start off with people who like to just pass the ball. Like you're a center, you're just sitting there to grab rebounds. And so what you want to do, you want to go ahead and put dimer and at least gold or a Hall of Fame. Then you want to go ahead and put on bullet passer on Hall of Fame or gold, whichever you could put it on. Put it to the highest level. But if you know you're not gonna really pass the ball, I'd say put it on silver. Even in general, you could put it on silver, because I don't really see this badge pop up, and they changed dimer, so it's only for open shots. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start leaving it on silver. And if you have Unpluggable, I'd definitely say put that on Hall of Fame, because I know you guys hate getting ripped, and it reduces the chance of you getting ripped. So that's definitely a great badge to put on. And if you can get quick first step, put that maxed out. And last but not least, well, there's two more actually. You could put bailout on bronze, because it works at a high level, or silver. I wouldn't say Hall of Fame. If you want to put it on Hall of Fame, just put it on gold, but you could put that on bronze. And then we have floor general and break starter. So floor general, it just boosts your team's offensive attributes in the game. You can see their hot spots. No, you can't see the percentages anymore. I don't know why they took the option out when it's on Hall of Fame, but even when it's on bronze, you can see your teammates' hot spots. I say this is a great badge, especially if you're doing a wager or something. You can have your teammates have +4 to all their stats. When it's on Hall of Fame, your teammates have +4 to all their offensive attributes. When it's on bronze, it's +1. So let's say if you have somebody with a 95 3-pointer, now it's gonna be a 99, just because you have floor general Hall of Fame. So your teammates gonna love to play with you. And if you're a center or somebody who grabs a lot of boards, I say put on break starter on at least bronze or silver, because when you throw the ball full court, the person who catching it will not stumble. So that's very effective, because whenever somebody catches it and stumble, it ruins the fast break. It's not a fast break no more. They gotta run out to the corner or pass the ball out. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna, for all the dribble guys, for all the people that loves to run down the court and like, yo, I'm not passing the ball, I'm trying to run twos, like hide behind screens, all that, you feel me? Y'all want to go ahead and put on Pluggable Hall of Fame. Y'all want to go ahead and even put on, let's say, quick first step. You could put tight handles on gold. Don't put it on Hall of Fame, because you don't want the park handles. If you put tight handles on, you have to have ankle breaker on. And if you're on twos, you do not need downhill. You might not need bullet passer, and you might not need dimer if you're not gonna really pass the ball. But let's say you want on rec, you want to put that Hall of Fame, or at least gold. Handles for days has to be on Hall of Fame. And space creators for more of the people who like to, like, are shot creators, who like to do movement shots. That just helps you create more space from the defender. So that's optional. I'm not gonna put that on because I don't really take movement shots like that. Now we have bullet passer and break starter and bailout and floor general. Like I said, if you're on the twos, you don't need these. But if you run in rec and you're a point guard who likes to pass the ball, maybe put those on besides break starter. And now we have needle threader. Needle threader, that's just to help passes go through. I don't really notice much of I don't really notice much effectiveness from this badge. Maybe I haven't tested it out enough. Like, maybe it comes in for the clutch. I gotta throw a full court pass, I gotta throw a lob. I'm not really too sure, but I had it on bronze before. I wouldn't put it higher. Special delivery is also a great badge. When you throw flashy passes, your takeover and the person who shoots the ball's takeover go up if they hit the shot. Stop and go isn't really effective this year, because it's not really much like start and stop. And if you use this badge, you could definitely probably use this for the rec, but I wouldn't see you using this on the twos court or even in the park. Relay passer, this is a great badge, because say if you pass the ball to somebody and they pass it up, it's going to boost, like, it's like dimer. but when you it's like for pass to assist, so that's also a great badge. But I don't run with that badge. But this right here is perfect for the people who like to run twos and they're the main ball handler. I'll only put space creator on if you take moving shots. If not, then I would say just put on bailout silver, put dimer on silver, needle threader silver, and that's it. This right here is the perfect badge combination for the twos courts. You have ankle breaker, tight handles, you're gonna be catching a lot of animations. Trust me, even off jab steps, when I'm in a wreck and I'm trying to fake pass, I'm trying to jab step because the AI's in front of me, or even a real person, I always catch them. Like, just the animation, I don't know what it is, but it works. It helps you create a lot of space. Downhill, I wouldn't use this for the twos, but like I said, for the wreck, definitely, because on the twos you're not gonna really have like that transition change in the speed and all that, because you're just running half court basketball. But it might still work, so if you want to leave that on gold, you can, or if you want to put it on bullet passer, just so that way you can throw passes, like if you got to pass out of a shot, it'll get to your mans quickly. But now we have dimer, like I said, if you pass out a shot or your man's is open in the corner because you're getting double teamed, or they're just leaving him open because they want to switch, dimer is going to boost that chance of them hitting that wide open shot. And then you have handles for days. Handles for days is, you got to use this anywhere you go. No matter what build you're on, you got to use this badge wherever you go. Any build you can get this on, I'd say put this on, because this badge even helps when you're running on the court, when you're holding R2. I'm not sure if it works in the post, but this right here this right here will help you if you have 85 stamina, you feel me? Because like there's a lot of builds who people are using like an 80 stamina, 62 stamina. They don't want to put their stamina up because they feel that's useless. But this badge right here would definitely help you not get your stamina like reduced like that. Then you have needle threader. Like I said, I'm not really too sure on the needle threader, but this wouldn't be a bad badge if you passing out of tough shots, you throwing tough passes. Maybe it will get through the defender. You never know. Maybe it'll be harder for them to steal the ball. Quick first step is a must. A must. Like handles for days, quick first step is a must. Main badges you need on this game are handles for days, quick first step, and bullet passer. But right now I'm only having bullet passer on gold because this is for the twos courts, and you're not gonna really be throwing like far passes for the ball to get there quickly. But you can have it on gold. But quick first step is a must. This helps you boost out of your jab steps, dribble moves. It helps you become more explosive out of your first steps, size ups, anything. This has to be on Hall of Fame. If you can get it on gold, obviously put it on gold, but try your hardest to get this on Hall of Fame. Now we're gonna go down to tight handles. Only way you put on tight handles is if you have ankle breaker on, I believe, because that's where you really get the best animations. But if you can get ankle breaker on Hall of Fame, then put it Hall of Fame, and then put tight handles on silver. But right now I'm gonna just do gold and gold. Do not put tight handles on Hall of Fame, like I said earlier, because you will get those park dribble moves that you cannot control, and that is annoying. Last but not least, we got Unpluggable. Unpluggable is one of the most slept on badges. It should be more effective. I actually notice it on my build. Like, I rarely get ripped, but when I do, it's like in times where, in clutch moments, like where I shouldn't be getting ripped. That's what I noticed. But I'm gonna always have this badge on Hall of Fame, no matter what. You feel me? Now we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show y'all the best badges for the threes courts. So for the threes courts, it depends on, like I said, it all depends on how you play. If you're the main ball handler in the threes courts and you love to catch ankles, you love to just have fun, then yeah, put back on ankle breaker and tight handles. Quick first step, Hall of Fame. Now we're gonna go, let's say you could even put downhill on Hall of Fame now, or you could leave it on gold. You could put on Unpluggable, Hall of Fame for sure. Handles for days, Hall of Fame. Like I said, if you don't have enough badges, then I wouldn't say put on tight handles. But these three badges, handles for days, quick first step, and Unpluggable, are the main badges you must have if you want to dribble. If you want to catch animations, ankle breaker. If you want to get the best animations and really drop people, maybe you could throw on tight handles to make it more effective. But now, if you know you're going to be passing the ball and all that, you can say, you know what, let me not put on tight handles, let me not put on downhill, because I don't have enough playmaking badges. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put on bullet passer. Now this right here is the best you can go. Everything else is not really necessary. This right here is the best, most you need. Well, you don't even need an anchor breaker, but you have 4, 8, 12, 16. If you could get 16 badges, this is perfect. There's no stopping this. There's no stopping this right here. I don't think you get any better than this. Now, if you have the demigod build where you get 25, you can go ahead and put angle breaker back on, tight handles, silver. And then if you want to seem like, if you take those movement shots, now you can go ahead and put space creator on, go to Hall of Fame. Now you have an even better, but this right here I think it's 26. So 20, it might be 25 badges. But this right here is perfect. For the threes courts, this could be even perfect for the rec. But for me personally, I recently started running like this. I have bronze on dimer on bronze, and then I believe I have on downhill on gold, tight handles gold, and then I'm gonna just leave diamond silver. This is how I run in the rec, and I always take the ball down the court, so this is how I run. I'm just gonna let you guys know right here, this is perfect. You don't gotta do any more. You don't gotta put tight handles on Hall of Fame. Stop and go really isn't that effective. Special delivery, that's only for flashy passes though. So that's why I don't really put this on. Like if you have flashy passes, if you gotta do flashy passes, then you might need needle threader. Space creator, like I said, is for guys who's gonna take moving shots. They want to create more space from their defender. This might even work if you do a snatch back, so you can have ankle breaker tight handles. Like say if you take this off, you can put space creator on silver. Like now you're really snatching ankles. Like who knows? I didn't test this out, but when I had on space creator, I wasn't really noticing a difference, but the badge was popping up, so it does work. Now relay passer, like I said earlier, is for boosting the shooters on the pass to assist. So it's not like you're passing it to you're not gonna get the assist. The person you give the ball to will get the assist. Now quick first step, mandatory. It is mandatory. My fault if I skipped over Unpluggable. You guys know the drill with that. That's mandatory. Needle threader isn't really needed, but if you're a person that passes out a lot, those tough passes, likes to throw lobs, maybe you can put this whole thing. Now we're gonna go to handles for days. Handles for days. If you, like I said, if you're the main ball handler, if you don't have this badge on you, you're the main ball handler, you might as well just delete your game, delete your build, sell your console. Cause what is you doing, bro? Handles for days is a must. It is a must. Now we're going to downhill. Downhill isn't needed for the twos, but if you're running threes, especially rec, you could put this on. You could at least, bro. You don't got to put every single badge on gold Hall of Fame. You could also put it on bronze, silver, because it's still gonna work. It might not work to its best ability, but like certain times for certain badges, there aren't much of a difference from gold to Hall of Fame. So you can definitely put this badge on at least silver. Now we're going to dimer. Dimer is like once again, if you're not gonna be passing the ball as much to where you say I have to put badge points onto dimer, then don't put it on. But if you have a lot of badge points and you know you're gonna pass the ball, you want to get them assists, you trying to get that teammate grade up, you trying to rep up, slap on dimer, at least on silver. You feel me? Now bullet passer is a mandatory badge, especially it don't matter if you're not passing the ball. It don't matter, like if somebody's on the fast break, you gotta throw the ball down quick enough. You feel me? You gotta at least have this badge on gold. Yes, this badge is one of this badge might be the best playmaking badge, to be honest, but you have to put that badge on, whether if it's on silver, gold, or Hall of Fame. I suggest you put it on Hall of Fame if you can. Now ankle breaker is just for those people who want to have fun. You want to catch ankles. This isn't a mandatory badge if you're not a person who's going to be dribbling, who don't know how to dribble. Like if you're going to waste your thing on ankle breaker, you're not going to be able to do anything with it, then you might as well just put it on dimer, or if you don't have your bullet passer Hall of Fame, or like just Unpluggable handles for days, you don't really need this badge. You'd rather be able to dribble without getting ripped, dribble without losing stamina, pass the ball fast, rather than catching ankles. You feel me? The mandatory badges, y'all, are handles for days, bullet passer, quick first step, and Unpluggable. There's nothing needed other than these badges right here. You can be the best you can be with these badges. Now if you have extra badges, that's when you can have a field that you can say, you know what, like I said, ankle breaker, tight handles. Let me go up and put diamond back on. Special delivery, you could probably put special delivery if you throw flashy passes and a needle threader. But you can always switch it up. You don't matter when you get your badges, you can always switch them up. So without further ado, make sure to hit that like and sub button. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. My fault if I was all over the place. I was just trying to make sure I get it in that what are the most important badges and what are not really too important. I'm gonna come out with finishing, shooting, and defense later this week or later this month. But yeah, man, hope y'all like this video. Hit that like and sub button, turn on post notifications. I'm gonna keep dropping videos for y'all. Happy New Year's 2021, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.